The news tonight. President Bola Tinubu condoles residents of Lagos over the loss from the fire outbreak at Afriland. Lagos State House of Assembly calls for local government legislative financial autonomy. Plus more in the world of sport. Good evening and welcome to the news tonight on Nta Channel 10 Lagos. My name is Deborah Akingbe Agbola. Now the news in full. President Bola Tinubu has extended his condolences to the management and staff of Afriland Properties Limited, the FIRS, UBA, and particularly those who lost loved ones in the inferno and the injured who are currently receiving medical attention. The president commends the emergency response, including the Federal Fire Service, first aiders, medical personnel, and members of the public for their quick intervention, and notes their deep sense of responsibility during the evacuation. President Bola Tinubu calls for more caution, training, and alertness to avert such occurrences in the future. President Bola Tinubu prays for the repose of the departed souls and quick recovery for the injured. In the same vein, Nigeria's First Lady Oluremi Tinubu condoles with the governor of Lagos State, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, the people of the state, and corporate organizations affected by the tragic fire outbreak at Afriland Towers on Broad Street, which claimed 10 lives. She prayed for the repose of the souls of the departed, quick recovery of the injured, and comfort for the families and colleagues of the departed. Similarly, Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has sympathized with families, organizations, and traders affected by Tuesday's fire outbreak at Afriland Towers on Broad Street, Lagos Island. The incident, which claims lives, also destroyed property worth millions of naira. In a statement by his media aide, Gboyega Akoshile, the governor described tragic as unfortunate and worrisome, assuring that government remains committed to improving fire safety and emergency response in the state. He also commiserated with traders at Central Plaza, Mandela's Market, who lost goods in a separate inferno, while commending first responders including LASEMA, Lagos Fire and Rescue Service, LASAMBOS, and the Federal Fire Service for their swift intervention. Away from fire inferno, Lagos House of Assembly has adopted a motion for seeking financial autonomy for the legislative arms at local government and local council development areas in the state. This was at a plenary presided over by the Speaker, Mudashiru Obasa, in Lagos. Musa Toliat has the report.
The arms of government, the executive, legislature, and judiciary are constitutionally replicated in the three tiers of government, the federal, state, and local governments.
Such dependence undermines the principle of separation of powers.
The need for the legislative arm at the local governments to have financial autonomy was contained in the motion moved by the chairman, Local Government Administration, Chieftaincy Affairs and Rural Development, Honorable Ganiu Sani.
The legislative arm in all local government areas and local council development areas depends on the executive arm for funds to carry out their statutory functions. Such dependence undermines the principle of separation of powers, weakens effective oversight, and sometimes exposes councillors to undue executive influence.
Some lawmakers say financial independence for the legislative arm of government at the grassroots is capable of preventing frequent face-off between chairmen and councillors.
Most of the local government chairmen, they have almost all the leaders of their councils in their pockets. Now, if we are asking for the financial autonomy, it gives them a little bit of credence to be able to say this is what is right or wrong in the financial institution of the local government.
We are giving back to local government what belongs to them.
For them to be able to carry out their functions without the permission of the executive arm.
There is no check and balance in all our local government.
Members of the House of Assembly also believe that the principles of separation of powers will be enhanced when the motion eventually leads to a legal framework to actualize independent funding for the local government legislature.
Separation of power will bring openness, accountability. It will even further enhance the representation to the people that they are representing.
Enough training, guidance will also be pushed into motion, especially on capacity building, so that they know from day one what is expected of them.
The Speaker of the House of Assembly, Right Honorable Mudashiru Obasa, noted that with the recent increase in allocations to local governments, the legislature at the grassroots must be empowered to ensure proper checks and balances in the interest of the people.
If they can oversight the chairman and his team very well, I think there will be degree of sanity and improvement in our local government. And it's also a reminder for us too to look at the local government administration law so that we can amend and make this process, a law beyond the resolution.
The House resolved to call on Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu to mandate the Commissioner, Ministry of Local Government, Chieftaincy Affairs and Rural Development to prioritize regular training and capacity building for councillors on financial management, budgeting processes, and legislative best practices. In Lagos, Musa Toliat, NTA News.
With the launch of Clarion Shipping West African Limited, Nigeria's first ever indigenous direct shipping service from China to Nigeria, stakeholders in the maritime sector are set to enjoy a seamless trade corridor that eliminates costly transshipment delay while strengthening Nigeria's position as a hub for West African commerce. Onwamaka Eze has the report.
Since the collapse of the Nigerian national shipping line, the nation's maritime sector has largely depended on foreign shipping companies, resulting in higher transportation costs and the exploitation of Nigerian resources. To change this narrative, Clarion Shipping West Africa Limited, Nigeria's first ever indigenous direct shipping line from China to Nigeria, has been unveiled to freight forwarders as a game changer for the sector.
Most times it takes like 2 months, 3 months before goods ships from China will arrive Nigeria. And we need to provide a solution because we love Nigeria, we love our people. We don't want them to continue crying because of the high cost of movement of this cargo from China to Nigeria, tying down their capital for all this while. But with this direct shipment of goods from China to Nigeria, you now find out that within 35 days, any cargo shipped with the Clarion shipping line from China gets to Nigeria.
Cargo coming to Nigeria is on FOB Valley, free on board. That's a great loss in this country. So with Clarion shipping now, I'm sure that players will join, that he's taking that bold step that Nigeria can do things, and that adds a lot of value to the present administration. With
world-class logistics solutions, Clarion Shipping Line's direct China-Nigeria service will connect major Chinese ports, including Qingdao, Yiwu, Nansha, and Shanghai, straight to Lagos. This creates a seamless trade corridor that eliminates costly transshipment delays.
Before now, we rely solely on foreign vessels. We rely solely on foreign policies of ocean-going vessels to have our trades delivered to Nigeria.
It's a very good starting, a great beginning.
All the key benefits of the service include reduced freight charges, the removal of container deposits, 21 days of free container demurrage, as well as job creation opportunities.
For once, Nigerian maritime sector, via the freight forwarding community, can be liberated for ease of doing business. At the end of it all, the freedom, the express job we will enjoy from this will translate to the economy.
It's a wonderful thing. So I'm calling on all professional colleagues to rise up to the occasion and make very good use of this opportunity. Clarion is the only place to go for now.
We must see that everything that we are doing must be in line with the provision of the conventional shipping laws and thereby helping her in order to boost this particular good venture that she has already embarked on, not to be a failure at all.
Stakeholders, while commending the initiative, urged government and industry players to support this indigenous effort by routing cargo through Clarion's direct China-Nigeria service towards building a resilient and cost-effective Nigerian shipping industry. In Lagos, S.A. Owamaka, NT News.
It's time to take a break now. More report when we return. Please don't go away.
Are you looking for a spacious, serene, beautiful and comfortable environment for your event? Then
Nta Lagos Channel 10 premises is the place to be. With about 3,065 seating capacity,
Nta Lagos Channel 10 premises provides a well-secured land and car parking lot for your wedding receptions, birthday parties, religious and school activities.
Our conference hall is convenient for company annual general meetings, lectures, seminars or workshops.
With just 250,000 naira only, you can use our entire space and also have your event covered with a token which will be aired on our social diary program, Mary Lane.
For more inquiries, please contact our marketing department, Nta Lagos Channel 10 Tejo Show, or call Chibuzo
on 0812-324-5519
and Gmo
on 003-830-1669.
Nta Lagos premises affordable just for you.
Do you have goods to ship across Africa and Asia without breaking the bank? Then sail with Clarion Shipping West Africa Limited, your trusted gateway to the world. At Clarion Shipping, we clear, deliver and handle your import and export with speed, expertise and unbeatable rates, smooth processes, flexible charges, right on schedule. We operate from Lekki Deep Sea Port, Apapa, Tinkan, One, Calabar, Cotonou, Lomé, Ghana and Cameroon, with offices in Nigeria and China. Call us today in Nigeria on +234 810 449 1289 or email info@cswald.com, and in China on +861 896 314 6688 or email robin0909-2025@qq.com. At Clarion Shipping West Africa Limited, we move your world one shipment at a time.
Thank you for staying tuned. And if you're just joining us, this is News at 7 on NTA Channel 10 Lagos. Moving ahead now, it's time for Foreign Report. And now we're going to join Ololade Olatokunbo as she's standing by for stories trending and making waves in the foreign scene.
Thousands of workers across France has embarked on strike against government budget cut plans, which causes major disruption to transport, schools and pharmacies. Demonstrations drew up to 900,000 people nationwide, with clashes in the cities of Lyon and Nantes, as police used tear gas on protesters. Unions demanded more public spending and higher taxes on the wealthy, rejecting 44 billion euro in cuts that toppled former Prime Minister François Bayrou. In other news, a U.S. immigration judge has ordered Palestinian activist Mahmoud Khalid deported to Algeria or Syria, citing omissions in his green card application. Khalid, who is a Columbia University graduate and prominent figure in the 2024 Gaza protests, denies the claims and plans to appeal, saying the case is retaliation for his activism. He was detained earlier this year under Trump's campus crackdown, but later released, and has since then filed a $20 million lawsuit over alleged forced imprisonment. Trump has accused him and other activists of backing Hamas, and that's it on Foreign News. Ololade Olatokunbo, NTA News.
Up next is entertainment news with Ayotomiwa Obide.
Nigeria is making a bold statement on the global sporting stage as it officially bids to host the 2030 Commonwealth Games, with Abuja's Moshood Abiola National Stadium at the heart of the proposal.
Innocent Idibia, popularly known as Tubaba, remains one of Africa's most iconic musicians, with a career that began in the Plantation Boys and soared with hits like African Queen. His bold choices, countless awards, and timeless music have secured his legacy as both a cultural icon and a socially conscious voice. Now entering a new phase, clocking 50 years, Tubaba is redefining his personal and professional life after his divorce from Hani Macaulay and marriage to politician Natasha Osawaru. He appears to be merging entertainment with politics while restructuring his career through a Guy Entertainment. His reinvention signals a commitment to longevity, influence, and transformation beyond music. Moving on, comedian and actor Bovi Ugboma is celebrating his wife, Chris Asimoye, on her birthday, describing her as his biggest win and the love of his life. In the past birthdays, he called her his chosen one and gifted her a Mercedes-Benz after she passed her driving test. Married since 2009, the couple is blessed with 3 children. Bovey often shares reflections on marriage, crediting luck for his lasting union and emphasizing the beauty of embracing imperfections. In 2023, he and Chris renewed their vows in a unique water ceremony, which went viral and earned them the nickname Mr. and Mrs. Mariners. In Lagos, Ayoto Mwabidi, NTA News.
Entertainment report concludes our package for tonight. We thank you for being there. Join us tomorrow for trending stories in Lagos and its metropolis. My name is Deborah Akingbeyin Agbola. Up next is news in languages. Please don't go away. Good night.
iṣẹ́ àtòwúrọ̀ rẹ̀ ló ń dé sí ojú móhùnmáwòrán yín láti lè ṣe àmóhùnmáwòrán ìjọba àpapọ̀ ìkànnì kẹwàá lọ́ládé alímẹ̀ṣọ́ lóníròyìn yín. Ààrẹ Tinubu ti ránṣẹ́ ìbánikẹ́dùn sí àwọn aláṣẹ àti òṣìṣẹ́ Afriland Properties FRS ilé ìfowópamọ́ UBA àti ní pàtàkì àwọn ìdílé tó pàdánù èèyàn wọn nínú ìjàmbá iná àti àwọn tó fara pa tí wọ́n ń gba ìtọ́jú lọ́wọ́. Ààrẹ gbóríyìn fún ìdáhùn sí ìpè pàjáwìrì láti ọ̀dọ̀ àjọ panápaná, àwọn onítọ́jú pàjáwìrì, àwọn òṣìṣẹ́ ìlera àti àwọn ará ìlú tó sáré dóòlà ẹ̀mí àti bí wọ́n ṣe tètè kó àwọn tó ń kó ìtọ́jú lọ sí ibi tó yẹ. Ààrẹ Tinubu mú ìmọ̀ràn wá pé kí ètò ìdánilẹ́kọ̀ọ́ àti wíwá ojútùú sí ìlàkàkà fi ń sorí láìsí pàdánù irú ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ yìí látọjọ́ iwájú. Ààrẹ wa gbàdúrà pé kí Ọlọ́run Elédùmarè tẹ́ àwọn tó bá ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ náà rìn sí afẹ́fẹ́ rẹ̀ àti pé kí àwọn tó farapa tètè dìde lórí ìdùbúlẹ̀ àìsàn. Ilé aṣòfin ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó ti gba àbádòfin kan tó fààyè gba òmìnira ètò ìṣúná owó àwọn ìjọba ìbílẹ̀ àti àwọn ìjọba ìbílẹ̀ ìdàgbàsókè agbègbè ní ìpínlẹ̀ yìí. Gbígba èyí wọlé wáyé níbi ìjókòó tí abẹnugan Ọ̀nàrẹ́bù Mudashiru Ọbaṣá gbé sí tó darí rẹ̀. Akọ̀ròyìn wa Musa Soliat tó bá wọn péjú síbẹ̀ jábọ̀ ìròyìn pé ẹ̀ka àwọn aláṣẹ ẹ̀ka àwọn aṣòfin àti ẹ̀ka ìdájọ́ ní òfin orílẹ̀-èdè yìí la ojúṣe wọn lábẹ́ òfin kalẹ̀ yálà lábẹ́ ìjọba àpapọ̀, ìpínlẹ̀ àti ìbílẹ̀. Ìdí láti fààyè gba ẹ̀ka aṣòfin ní àwọn ìjọba ìbílẹ̀ láti ní òmìnira ètò ìṣúná owó lọ́nà nínú àbádòfin tí alága ìgbìmọ̀ tó wà fún ọ̀rọ̀ ìṣàkóso ìjọba ìbílẹ̀, oyè jíjẹ àti ìdàgbàsókè ìgbèríko Ọ̀nàrẹ́bù Ganiu Sanni dábàá rẹ̀. Ọ̀pọ̀ lára àwọn aṣòfin náà gbà pé fífi ẹ̀ka aṣòfin ní àwọn ìjọba ìbílẹ̀ ní òmìnira ètò ìṣúná yóò lè mú àdínkù bá àìgbọ́ra-ẹniyé tó máa ń wáyé láàrin alága àti àwọn kánsílọ̀. Àwọn aṣòfin tún gbà pé eléyìí yóò fààyè gba ètò pínpín agbára láàrin ẹ̀ka ìjọba ìbílẹ̀, pàápàá bí àbá náà yóò ṣe fààyè gba òmìnira ètò ìnáwó ní ìjọba ìbílẹ̀. Ẹ̀wẹ̀, àwọn aṣòfin kan mú àbá wá pé kí ìdánilẹ́kọ̀ọ́ máa wà lóòrèkóòrè fún àwọn aṣòfin ìbílẹ̀ láti lè ṣe àlékún agbára òfin ṣíṣe ní ẹ̀ka ìjọba ìbílẹ̀. abẹnugan ilé aṣòfin ọ̀nàrẹ́bù Mudashiru Ọ̀básá ṣàlàyé ìdí tí àwọn kánsílọ̀ fi gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ àǹfààní òmìnira ètò ìṣúná owó èyí tó ní yóò jẹ́ kí wọ́n lè ṣe ojúṣe wọn dáadáa. Ó wòye pé pẹ̀lú àlékún tó bá owó tí ẹ̀ka ìjọba ìbílẹ̀ ń gbà ó yẹ kí wọ́n gbé agbára wọ àwọn aṣòfin láti fààyè sílẹ̀ fún àwọn ará ìlú láti jẹ àǹfààní ìjọba ní ẹsẹ̀ kùkú. Ilé aṣòfin wa pẹnupọ̀ láti ké sí gómìnà ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó Babájídé Sanwó-Olú láti kàn án pa fún alákòóso fún ọ̀rọ̀ ìjọba ìbílẹ̀, oyè jíjẹ àti ìdàgbàsókè ìgbèríko láti mú ọ̀rọ̀ dánilẹ́kọ̀ọ́ àti ríró àwọn kánsílọ̀ lágbára lórí ètò ìṣàkóso ìnáwó, àbá ìṣúná owó àti ọ̀nà. Bákan náà wọ́n ní gbogbo aṣòfin panupọ̀ pé kí ilé-iṣẹ́ tó wà fún ọ̀rọ̀ ìjọba ìbílẹ̀, oyè jíjẹ náà ṣe agbátẹrù àwọn aṣòfin ní ẹsẹ̀ kùkú bákan náà. Pẹ̀lú ìfilọ́lẹ̀ ilé-iṣẹ́ ọkọ̀ ojú omi Clarion Shipping, èyí tí í ṣe àkọ́kọ́ tó jẹ́ ti ọmọ orílẹ̀-èdè yìí tó ń lọ láti orílẹ̀-èdè yìí lọ sí orílẹ̀-èdè China, èyí tí yóò fún àwọn tọ́rọ̀ ìrìnnà orí omi kàn láǹfààní ìrìn àjò ní ìrọ̀rùn àti pé yóò mú ìgbéga bá ètò ọrọ̀ ajé orílẹ̀-èdè yìí láàrin àwọn orílẹ̀-èdè tó wà ní ìwọ̀ oòrùn ilẹ̀ Áfíríkà. Akọ̀ròyìn wa Ese Nwamaka jábọ̀ ròyìn pé láti ìgbà tí ilé-iṣẹ́ ọkọ̀ ojú omi orílẹ̀-èdè yìí ti kógbá wọlé láti mú kí ẹ̀ka ìrìnnà ojú omi orílẹ̀-èdè yìí gbára àwọn ilé-iṣẹ́ ìrìnnà ojú omi ilẹ̀ òkèèrè, èyí tó gbówó lérí gègé tó tún ń fa ìyànjẹ fún àwọn ọmọ orílẹ̀-èdè yìí láti mú àyípadà bá ìwà yìí ló ṣokùnfà kíkójáde bí ọmọ tuntun ilé-iṣẹ́ ọkọ̀ ojú omi Clarion Shipping tó jẹ́ àkọ́kọ́ irú rẹ̀ tí í ṣe ti orílẹ̀-èdè yìí tí yóò máa lọ tààràtà láti orílẹ̀-èdè China sí orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà lójúnà àti mú àyípadà rere bá ẹ̀ka ìrìnnà ojú omi. Ọkọ̀ ojú omi yìí yóò mú àsopọ̀ bá àwọn èbúté ojú omi tó ṣe kókó ní orílẹ̀-èdè China wọ ìlú Èkó. Èyí yóò fààyè sílẹ̀ fún ètò okòwò tó ní ìrọ̀rùn tí kò ní ìdádúró. Àwọn àǹfààní mìíràn ni mímú àdínkù bá owó orí ẹrù, fífi òpin sí àsánlé owó lórí àwọn àpótí onírin, àǹfààní fífi ààyè ọjọ́ 21 sílẹ̀ láìsan owó lórí ẹrù tó dé sí èbúté àti ìpèsè iṣẹ́. Nígbà tí àwọn alẹ́nulọ́rọ̀ ń gbóríyìn fún àgbékalẹ̀ ọkọ̀ yìí, wọ́n rọ ìjọba àti àwọn olókoòwò ojú omi láti ṣàtìlẹ́yìn fún akitiyan iléeṣẹ́ yìí nípa lílo ọkọ̀ ojú omi Clarion yìí fún kíkó ẹrù wọn láti ilẹ̀ òkèèrè China sí orílẹ̀-èdè fún ìmúgbòòrò ojú omi. Tó kòódùkọ́pọ̀ tí ń báyìí náà ni ọbẹ̀ ògè. A kò ní rí jù báyìí lọ nínú ìrìn àfún ti àṣálẹ̀ tòní. Ẹ jẹ́ ká pàdé Jésù tó Moses ní èdè Ògùn. Orúkọ tèmi yí padà Lọ́ládé Alimi Ẹ̀sìn ló sọ pé ó dàárọ̀ ká sùn rè.
Nta Ch10 Moses o tobogan Bola Ahmed Tinubu wakonyo de ko donudo o yime yin azon we bi Afriland sin o holeton mo kere o azon we no ya kwa yo ta ko na to bolo bi FIRS bodo akwa sedo o mi ni UB epo mo kere o yime sin o gbibo yo de yi do miyan sin o nu ijo iwa yi to azon pelo to file o gbẹtọdẹlẹ báyìí máa ti tọ mọ kẹrẹ bọmọ ẹ lọ sọ gbé àwọn tó ń jọlọ mẹ o tó bó gan yóò dé dọ ẹyìn rẹ ní ònú ẹ gbé àwọ bó wà lẹblanú dọ mìíràn lọ sí ònú jọ sọdọ ònú tó ìmọ ẹyìn àzọ wa tọ ẹyìn ònú gbàjẹ méjì tó náà ẹ fọ́ọ̀tì tó bọlọ́gò tó mẹwẹ̀nu dọmọdọ òmìíràn lọ wẹ́yìn rẹ yẹ gàn tó mẹwẹ̀nu. O se ho awon mate to din we ko beje azonji to sede hirati ke bomodo we me yo se to le to len holule me lo su wa yo de je o ye de kanu to ti do ya kwenu wa le ton dali o kolo we se da gban kan dogbon se to yin o me yin onukun onu na o se o igado o len holule podo o beta si onu wa le po to se gbaji to egbe to se home we yo de o se to muna siro basa yo de ze o kolo do ayi ni sa me to mi de musa to li at tin to nu wa lo ten do we do o de akwa ko tin to len holule me o se to le do yaro o eme yo se o to le to len holule me taide o se ko de anana do lo su wen me do na tin to ye de kanu to akwa ikole dali ma ndo ye na to me yo len holule ko to si o alo me pon gba eji lo akwa ito le ni de do vo tanga na to de ke mo do ye yi wa to kole to de jero taide o se ko na o vo ni no o ye me yo tempo vo me o se to le lo su mo kere o wa hu do le podo o gan to len holule me to gbo me mo kere to ai mateme o tojeun yoyo de ko se je gbonu to di me clarion sin o tojeun wa yo de ko to yaro eyin o to gbo Nigeria ton titi de ye tin do bon me yin o to gbo Nigeria ton dale e we do ya do bon me yin o agba do to me yo bi agba so to godo mo kere bi agba so yi o to godo yo de ye do o titolo he je gbonu di je la pipa na he na free ego so me yin du vano o to godo me le tin do o toje mu ire do no bi agba wa o to gbo Nigeria to me mo kere so be so yo to godo ino de e ko do mo ko to de din he tin tato no to gbo me do na go alo na o ye me yin o agba betole so yi o to godo so to gbo China to me we ro agba na bi be so to bon clarion si o toje un dali mo kere to bon me yu gbe Africa to si o to le di to o we e ha fo to file to ja ye ka je so to kuro si e come to ri do